How's it going, everybody? Donut here, as always. This is a Black Lives Matter, all cops are bastards, and trans rights supporting channel. If you're not supporting that shit, get the fuck off this channel. We're reading some more. Hero, chapter 58, Heterogeneous. Which, what could that can't be for either of our two teams, right? Because, like, I mean, there might be another definition of heterogeneous, almost certainly. I only know it in, like, the diversity term, or, like, diversity sense of the word. But if that's the case, we got Kiyo. They've got 3 other Japanese people. I think that's about it. We've all got like one person who's not Japanese fully, or not Hong Kong fully, and that's really like the most amount of heterogeneous we have in that regard. So it's got to be a different meaning. But what other meaning are we using it in? I don't know. Okay, table D is also ended. Okay, it was Kiyo and Nakata. They were at table D. Okay, so who won? Yeah, not having a toast, just drinking their sorrows away. And yep, they were up against the guy I thought, Shinomiya. They were up against him. At table D, did East Army face defeat? No. That is, 30 minutes ago at D table, South 4, Shinomiya as dealer. They faced the West Army, one of the new 4 Heavenly Kings, Shinomiya. He looks enormous here, but is this just like a metaphorical panel? I don't know. And the other guy was one of the guys we don't know about. Okay, so Shinomiya's whole thing is he goes for really cheap hands just to keep the dealer seat as long as he can. Just keep the dealer seat. That's his #1 thing. But then, if the situation allows it, he'll do some reaching. So, it's not against doing a big hand. Probably Kansai region's Bu Mahjong. What is that? Bu Mahjong is a variation Mahjong that originated in Kansai. Players start with 6,000 or 8,000 points and ends when someone points double or run out. Okay. But that seems relative-ish normal. Some just hard caps on both ends. Whereas normal Riichi Mahjong emphasizes. Emphasizes. I know it's just a typo, but I can't stop reading this as emphasizes. But it emphasizes building hands and tactics. Shinomiya's Mahjong emphasizes speed over strategy. Yeah. But we've seen that plenty of times before. Yeah. I like it. He's got a good strategy. You know, I always tend to like the characters who are very quick, fast players, just maintaining control. I don't know why. It's just a thing that, you know, is easy to wrap my head around and something I really like. You know, it's something about the fact that they're willing to, like, throw away pride to do it, you know? It's not flashy, it's not cool, but it gets the win. And so he slowly makes his way closer and closer to his opponent before that EI slash, in one move, takes him out. Damn, not even cutting him, just cutting the sword itself. The handle. And I love the way he's placing his sticks so gingerly on the table like this. And having him in that sword stance like that as he's in fucking Riichi. Or, wait, was he? Yeah, he's in Riichi, right? Or, sorry, no, that's the Honba stick. Never mind. But I love these panels here. Taking a step closer. Pawning. Getting closer. Taking up the tile. Getting closer. His hand unhooks the blade. Sumo! Ron. Atmahane. Or rather, no, he did just sumo it himself. This is a weird metaphor for him sumoing it. I'm not sure if him cutting down the opponent in a sumo, you know, I get it, because it's like, well, now he can't win, but still, not quite a perfect metaphor there. And now, what is this metaphor? A kunai coming out of nowhere, stabbing Nakata in the arm. Can't even see what he's saying there, but good luck. Okay, that was the other guy. Okay. So that was the kunai coming from the other guy. I honestly kind of forgot there was a third person or a fourth person at this table. Good luck. Alright, Chen is this guy. And oh, what the hell? He's got some sort of a compass thing here. What? What is all those... What does all that translate to? I don't know. Alright, the West Army conquers the tabletop. God, Kiyo is drawn prettier and prettier every fucking chapter. I love it. This is so gorgeous. And yeah, we got Kansai versus Kansai. That's sick. Gotta pull our trump card, okay? What is their trump card? Well, tile comes out, but then that's it. Ron. Okay? Well, that was very quick. And you go with his sledgehammer. Smashing that sword. Ting! But how'd he do it? Chipping it away. Yeah. Didn't quite break it, but he's chipping away at it. The flow is all yours, Swordmaster. From here on out, it's hammering time. Not it's hammer time. It's hammering time. Also, man, this definitely could have been typeset better. God damn. What the fuck? Oh, we got ourselves another little bonus comic here. Sucks that I did one chapter and then we get the bonus comic and then we're gonna get the rest of the 2 pages. I feel like this volume should have ended last chapter, but what can you do? But yeah, this is Escape by Maidajiro. He just uses a, like, bottle cap as, like, a little thing for his pen. Man, knowing that the men will put a used fork while cooking on, or any utensil, on anything besides the countertop, literally anything. That whole meme extends even to pens. Oh, I shouldn't be surprised, but... Okay, that first panel is just him looking at the weather, and then, yeah, nice weather. And, what is this? He's got a little surfboard for Hobie. He was looking at, like, the waves and everything like that, like, looking at the ocean information. But, Hobie, circa 71, twin fin, yeah, 6 feet, 8 inches, I assume, or something. But, damn. Is this from 1971? Like, is he that old? I did not think he was that old, but, or is it just that the board is from around that age? Attracted by the voice of the birds, I head outside. The wind blows pleasantly on my body after staying up all night. And then the Honda Bentley, CD 50s red. I don't know enough about motorcycles to know what the hell that means. With no expectations, I just go as I please. He's got such an interesting picture of himself as well. The outside wind, for the first time in a week, is gentle on the skin of this mangaka artist who tends to stay inside. To just not think of anything and enjoy the time, even if it's just me. For the next story, I wonder, how can I do more and make it intriguing? Alright, I'll go back to my desk and think about it. Just my little escape, my own reset time. Going back to your desk to think about it? That is not how I've come up with ideas. But okay, that was it. Just a 2-page little escape thing. Taking a little escape to think about the story. I thought this was going to tie into why he, like, you know, or how he, like, came up with the idea of doing this on the seas and everything like that, doing this on the casino boat. But nope, it was just, sometimes I go outside. Okay. It's a red coat that Kiyomaru has? Oh, I'm glad we're getting all the characters on the cover, though. I'm so happy. Oh, but yeah, he's got a red. I always just thought it was black coat like Kaiji's from part 3, but nope. But alright, yeah. So we're still in their match, of course. Still got them here on the cover. But yeah, I like that we're gonna get like all the guys on the cover. That excites me a lot. I want to see these guys in color. But yeah, so he's just wearing a black jacket. I'm not sure what I thought, but maybe like blue or something was what I thought. But though it still saddens me we're not getting the backs of the volumes. If anybody has access to the raw files, I cannot find them anywhere. I tried looking on my own, but I'm not knowledgeable enough on trying to find raws. But I would love to be able to get the raws so I can see what's on the back of these covers, because it was so interesting. I loved it, seeing the MacGuffin on the back every time or whatever it was. And I also used it so much in my thumbnails, but now I can't. It really infuriates me. So if somebody has access to the raws, please give them to me. Chapter 59, Revival. Yeah, because again, they said that East didn't lose, so they're just sort of like, you know, upset that, you know, I'm not sure if they're upset, but they're just like thinking about like, how do we do this? Because they were a bit, you know, they had us on the ropes. It was scary there, so something like that. All right, going into the South Hands now. See how, you know, how we pulled this out. I still don't know how Kiyomaru is doing this at all. Is this a mistake? A mix-up in the Mahjong gods? No, it's not some mistake. God, he looks gorgeous. I want to kiss you, Kiyomaru. Third turn reaching already. Damn, even faster than you were, Shinomiya. God damn. Open yourself up to an instant kill. But at the same time, okay, he reaches Ishanten, Shinomiya does. Not fast enough, though. If the 2-pin was discarded with the Riichi, he won't be waiting on the 3-pin, surely. Hey, old man, you losing your edge already? I've broken your steel. Ippatsu, 12,000 points. Shatters it. Fully shatters it. I love this sound effect, too. God, Jeremiah is great with these sound effects, gotta say. Now we're doing the Honbas in the South rounds. I love it. Love to see it. You know, his whole strategy being used against him now. Maybe not used against him, but like, you know, just using his own strategy to foil him. Oh my god. We're just doing the Nakata thing. Kiyomaru could just catch it with his bare hands. Alright, take a Yusa Sao, bring it to the table, and then with Nakata, who I'm facing, trade our tiles. By basically throwing them. So yeah, he's throwing them too. How is he doing that? Has he worked with Nakata in the past? Like, you know, the two brothers in general? Has he worked with them? And you know, crazy twist here. Crazy twist. But yeah, straight up, he is cheating. I'd love to see it. But I mean, hey, first East-West match, there was a lot of cheating going on too. So, not surprised. But okay, 2 days ago, they trained during these 2 days. We did do bonding during the 2 days. We're just going to be getting it in a flashback. Oh, that's amazing. Is that Hiro? I don't know who this is. Having a good time in the pool. I just can't imagine that's Hiro, but who else would it be? With that haircut, doesn't look like Kishibe. Oh, that was Juan? Okay. Because, I didn't know we were, like, they can see them over on that side. It must be split right down the middle, and we're, like, right at the center here. But yeah, we're got the most important match in 2 days. He's just leisurely playing with some babes right next to us. But okay, the wind brought the ball over to our side. And they're speaking English, too. Like, oh, sorry. Why are they speaking English to us? I guess it's probably the shared language between the two of them, most likely. Yeah, no, passes the ball. Like it ever reach. It came from the opposite wind direction. Yep, just watch. Here, throws it, and yep, gets it. He's got a strong arm. Yeah, throws it against the wind. And that was his left hand. Used to do baseball back in high school. Both a switch pitcher and a hitter. Okay, perfect. Even pros would call me. Even pros would call the umpire on me for thinking of foul play. Well, I guess it was more for my attitude. It might work. Let's do it. Oh, 6. I mean, it's having to do this like this is not like the training with him and his brother. This could very easily fuck up. Oh yeah, he got the band-aids on his fingers and everything to mask the sound. Perfect. Alright, yep, throw it back now. Just keep practicing this all day. This shirt. That's so early 2000s. That is the shit I would have worn. Oh, so early 2000s. But alright. It's not, don't say ora. Don't throw it so hard it hurts. But damn, that was the first try? Okay, first try he did it. Kiyomaru, my husband, I love you. But yeah, it's not about the quickness, it's about not getting noticed. You gotta only use your wrist. Yeah, can't use that arm of yours. That's really tough, because it's like the number one thing we were like, oh, you're good with this because you got a crazy arm. But it's more just like you got good control. So you should be able to reduce it down. But yeah, still slapping way too hard. That sound is very easily heard. But yeah, gotta just go slower, don't look down. Yeah, it's annoying the hell out of me. This would drive me insane. This would be like ants under my skin. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Just the idea of having to do this, like, only using your wrist. You can't look down at it. You can't, it's very, like, it bothers me on, like, a autistic level. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, like, having to be restrained in that way. I can see why Kiyomaru is like, this is so fucking annoying. Having to do it in this very particular way. Having to do it slow, too, at this, like, he has the muscle memory, and he's having to go against his own muscle memory of, throwing things, control with his hands and arms and everything. So, like, he's having to go against what he knows to do this. Yeah, it took you guys 3 years to practice this. But, with Kiyomaru, you're a prodigy! Of course I am! I don't carry a big-ass hammer for nothing, you idiot! What does that have to do with you being a prodigy? And he's doing this trick with his coat just worn over his shoulders. That's just so much harder for this to, like, fuck up and accidentally move your shoulder too much and it'll slip off. This guy. Yeah, can't catch this sword master. The flying tiles return. Can't believe that's the revival. I mean, it's both the revival of both of them in this match and also the revival of the tile fling. What the hell do we call it? Flying tiles. Damn. Sick. Sick as shit. But that guy's not the only one on the table. Shinomiya's not alone. We got Chen here. I hope we keep doing this now. Like, the fact that we started a little bit late is sad, but I hope we keep this up with using these for their, like, West and then, a different one for East. I hope we use a different one for East. That would be dope. And then we, like, I would just love for us to start using that. But the fact that we're doing it when it's just Chen. We got one guy left we don't know of. But okay, so this is like a little luck charm thing. Pinzu below is good luck. Pinzu below is good luck. Above is bad luck. Oh, wait, sorry. So wait, what is he? Huh? Below is good luck, above is bad luck. As in, like, the top half here is good luck, this is bad luck? Or sorry, this would be good luck, this would be bad luck. No idea what this thing is or what he's talking about with the Pinzu below and Pinzu above. Like, oh, would it be like Pinzu from like 5 down, or like, well, not 4 down and then 6 up, or 5 up? Damn. Okay. Then Shinomiya discards the 9 pin, furry to 9 pin, and yeah, the chain catches tight. Oh, okay. Actually, we're saying he's using the what is that called? The sickle and chain? Is that what it is? Also, his mouth is just so creepy. So creepy. Yeah, lost our chance for the hammer. Okay, he still goes to the Richi, but it goes right into his Ron. That's 19,000 points, or 1,900 points, pal. And damn, rips the fucking head of the hammer off. How do you even do that with a chain and sickle? Maybe with the sickle part. And yeah, let our dealer seat go, too. Bad luck. You have bad luck. What the hell's with this guy? Okay, we had a different translator for this chapter. I'm gonna be honest, didn't notice much of a difference, but I still had a problem with the translation, but it's like dead even though, but you have bad luck, that's all. I have good luck. A feng shui compass. How do you say it again? Oh, it's been so long. Feng shui, right? Feng shui? Yeah, it's feng shui. Man, it's been a long time since I've heard the word feng shui. I can't believe how long it's been. It feels like it used to be so ever present, but I mean, I guess it was an early 2000s concept that we kind of just, didn't, the West doesn't put as much emphasis on it. The West gets so obsessed with Asian shit so often, but it's always just like a fad. Fourth turn, checks his little guide, tells him what to do, puts it out and spins it around, it seems. Richie. Oh, he cut the door, that's what it was. Okay, hell yeah, we are getting these. Okay. We'll be able to use them for everybody's hand. Okay, cool. Yay! Happy. Okay. Nakata, you got a sumo? I mean, again, I'm like real happy for the tiniest little thing right now, but yeah. Important thing, kicking him out of the dealer. Okay. But yeah, in Chinese, no problem. Oh, I was so happy we're getting these. Oh, I'm so happy. I mean, it works even better because of getting the wins in, Mahjong itself. Like, it's just, I love it. By the way, something I kind of like about Jiromida is that, like, whenever we start a chapter, we have to kind of recap either what happened in the previous chapter or what are we doing in general. So, like, pretty much most chapters of Hero, we recap at the beginning of the chapter. By the way, we're doing the Antlion Mahjong match thing. Here's how it all goes, and here's what we need to do to win. But what I really like is that, again, Fukumoto does this basically every single chapter of his Mahjong series as well. It makes complete sense. I don't have anything against it. But Fukumoto's has an omniscient narrator do it. It's just the thing he does in all his series, having the omniscient narrator be the one who, like, does most of the exposition for this sort of stuff. But I really like that Jiromida actually has the characters do the recap themselves, which then means that the recap is a little bit different each time because it's dependent on who is doing the recap. And, like, what is important to them, what their mindset is, and just in the way they would phrase things. But yeah, it's something I appreciate. Damn! Oh, gray page. Rapid fire flying tiles. Back and forth. Just 3 turns from the start, there's 3 tile exchanges. Kiyomaru's an Ishan 10, but didn't get his Tempai. But then next turn, I'll waste again. And Nakata doesn't have any of our winning tiles. Feng Shui is not good for us right now. And then the same turn, Chen draws and discards the 4-so. Finally coming out, but too little too late. Oh, okay, wait, no. He's still gonna go for it, but I think you probably should have passed it up. He's gotta know. He's luring you into a trap. I would not have pawned on that one. Too cocky, Kiyomaru, too cocky. We don't know this guy's full strategy yet. Good luck. That's the trap he led you into to run off of you, you fucking idiot. That's the one. 3,200 points. And look at that. He had all your fucking winning tiles, too. Yep. Quite a mysterious Mahjong tactic. Yeah, you don't know what his tactics are yet, so you shouldn't have so easily just pawned off of this thing that felt like a why would he have gotten rid of that? Oh, is that what he's doing? Okay, okay. He's manipulating the entire table's point situation to keep the points within feng shui in order to promote and you know, bring up Shinomiya. Incredible. Incredible. And then yeah, Chen's like a ninja protecting him from the mists, while Shinomiya is the one that cuts us down. Not even in the mists, where there's just fucking sand or whatever that is in our face. Some substance. Chapter 61, equal match. I don't know, it doesn't really seem like much of an equal match to me, but I want to believe. You still got a sword in your hip, but you're still just using your sledgehammer. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, getting their emblems with East and West. Kiyomoto versus Shinomiya. All the point structures, or point whatevers. God, this panel layout's so good. I really appreciate Maida's art so much, and his panel direction and all this stuff. It's so satisfying. So satisfying. In a way that Fukumoto simply isn't, you know. Again, there's a lot of benefits that Fukumoto has that Maida doesn't, but I want to point out all the stuff that Maida's good at that Fukumoto isn't even. But okay, after 4 turns, we got quality Tenpai. Perfect. But they ain't gonna do shit unless we can actually swing that hammer down, break that sword once and for all. And yep, of course, Shinomiya catches right back up. It does seem like it's actually gonna be a one-on-one though. Okay, he's reaching, hoping for the Apatsu from Nakata, but it's gonna have it. Not a flying tile, but a deal-in. That's not enough for Baimon. Not a problem. Shinomiya's jaws don't matter. I'm dependent on the Oradora. Okay, that's his plan there. So. But alright. And making him think we gotta buy him on Tenpai, because why else would we be doing this? Alright, get that Oradora and win. But the fact that we had to leave it up to the Oradora in order to win says a hell of a lot about how spooky this was. But what? But what? Oh no, not Chen. Right before that, Chen discards the one Mon. Okay. Oh, now it puts us in Furryton. Shit. But then how the fuck did we come out on top here? Damn, what do? We can't reach the points, but if we let it go, then we don't get the Apatsu. It'll go to Shinomiya, and then he's gonna win. Second Furryton curse once again. Ron, let it pass. Which one? Decision of the game. Chapter 62, Anguish. Oh, that's good. This golden Vaimon hand. But then this curse, making it look all overgrown, moldy, disintegrated, lowering its value. From gold to silver. This is probably all in color originally, or is just really trying to sell the difference between gold and silver and black and white. Hard to do. But okay, he runs off it. He takes it. In addition, one Oradura, it was there. Damn. But then, in his frustration, a tile knocks over. During this, there was Shinomiya's 3-pin draw. If you let it pass, he would have drawn it, he would have finished it, he would have succeeded. Yeah, the outcome was that the East Army came out on top. Why is this a bad thing? Isn't this great for us? Yeah, we got 3 people who won. So, it certainly doesn't make any sense. Is it a coincidence that he created Furryton those 2 times in the same game? Yeah, seems to possess incredible mahjong ability. But interesting. Weird. Very, very weird. This is supposed to be a big deal, scary thing, but we won, you know? I mean, surely, you know, again, it's just like, oh, they're scary players, but is there something more than that? And alright, now we're moving on to table B. With, indeed, it was, as I predicted, Ryuji and Kisuke, and then the guy we don't know, and Saiki. So now we got everybody. I did like that we just did that whole match previously, all in flashback. All in just a story being told. Okay, but before the match, Ryuji said, no matter what you all say, by the very start, I'm gonna trike at Saiki. What does that mean? No idea. Looked it up, couldn't get a definition for it, so I'm guessing this is a misspelling or something, or a typo, translation issue, but I'm not sure what. I'm gonna strike at Saiki? Oh, that might be what it says. At the very start, I'm gonna strike at Saiki. Might be what it was. But okay, yeah. For a top priority, like Kishibe win the top spot, because of course, he's worse than you are. Yeah, 4 years later, these two finally having the rematch. How's it all gonna shake out? But we're seeing it here in the last little round. Yeah, he ain't a mahjong guy anymore. He's moved on. Doing fishing, doing festivals. The brilliance of man. Okay, sincerely, please take care of yourself is just his greeting. And then, yeah, the fucking bird, the dragon. The dragon behind him, the falcon in front of him. Let's settle it once and for all. Alright, next match, we got a rematch between Ryuji and Saiki. But yeah, honestly, wasn't super into this match. I liked Kiyomaru and Nakata and all that, but I can see why this was a bit of a shorter one. Wasn't super into it. I liked the revival of the flying tiles, and I just like getting to see more of Kiyomaru in general, because we haven't gotten a lot with him. But as far as the actual like match itself went, not super interesting. And yeah, the sword, like, I did like the metaphor we did with the Master Swordsman, Shinomiya, and also, like, you know, Shin's whole, feng shui stuff. I liked all the elements we did with it, like, all the aesthetic stuff we did in the arc, really cool. The actual match itself, not as interesting, definitely one of our, lesser interesting matches. But, you know, that, I think they made up for it with all the aesthetics. And I mean, end of the day, every single match so far has been at least 10 times more interesting than the matches from 10. Like, honestly, this truly blows everything we were doing. Like, you know, who knows until we get into the actual East-West match, because, to be fair, with 10, all the stuff leading up to the actual, you know, match, capital M match, wasn't that good, but the match was pretty good. But, this, you know, it could be the opposite. But, you know, I'm hoping that we can maintain this level of quality throughout. But I will see you guys for the next one for our rematch match. Until then, get the fuck out of here. And hope you enjoyed these Fukumoto videos. Hopefully I got these all out in April for my birthday. Hope so. Hope you guys all enjoyed it.